Welcome to Community Corner. My name is Mr. David DeWitt Taylor, and my two friends are.
Welcome to Community Corner. My name is Aaron County Castle.
Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Nicholas. Welcome to Community Corner.
Today our guest is Tracy Cooney, a friend and the mother of our friend Matt. Mrs. Cooney has a travel agency, and through that business, develop a travel opportunity those with special needs. Each year, trips are planned, advertised, and organized, providing a variety of travel opportunities. Those choices might involve vehicle travel, airplanes, and even ships. These travel adventures provide such a great variety of social choices within the world of opportunities. Those with special needs to progress within guiding trips that support acceptable social encouragement. Those traveling with this company are provided guidance at the various trips locations, including luggage, packing, money management. We are eager to hear and share with our listening folks those traveling opinions. We know this information is highly important and very educational. Please welcome our guest, Tracy Cooney. Welcome.
This is an honor to have you on today with me.
Please tell us about yourself and your family growing up.
I'm married. I have two children. My daughter Erin lives in New York, and my son Matthew, that all of you know, lives in Rochester with us. And I've lived and grown up in Rochester, lived there my whole life.
What is Skedaddle Travel?
Skedaddle Travel is my travel agency. It's for special needs. It is a travel agency that I started. I'm a travel agent, and I've always loved travel, and it was something that I thought would be a great opportunity for young adults like yourself to be able to travel with your friends and have some independence and be able to travel with chaperones and without your parents, basically.
Yeah, that's it. Well, here comes the question, Tracy Cooney, right now. Why did you, of all people, Tracy Cooney, create this thing called Skedaddle Travel? People have asked you the question. I really have asked you this, right? Who is behind all of this? I'm curious what the answer will be.
Well, the reason I did it because of Matthew, for one thing. As I saw that he was getting older and ready to graduate from high school, and I wanted to give him and his friends and young adults like yourself the opportunity to be able to travel and do things that other adults are doing that are your age also. So I've always loved travel, and I just thought it would be the perfect opportunity, and it was something that was not available in our area. So I thought it would be perfect to start something like that.
Cool.
I see you just came back from a Skedaddle trip last week. Could you please explain to us about that trip?
We went to Walt Disney World. We spent 4 days at the park touring. We flew there, spent 4 days at the park, and then after that we went on a Disney cruise for another 4 days. So it was a total of 8 days. It was a great trip. Ryan joined us on that trip. He has joined us on many trips.
I had fun.
It was a great trip. I think everybody had a really great time. We had some time in the park. There was a lot of running around. It's busy, and everybody got to do what they wanted to do there. And then we spent another 4 days on the ship, and we went to a couple islands, we had great weather and spent some time by the pool. So it was a nice vacation.
I put my eyes happy, Aaron.
Did you take any pictures?
Yes, well, we
did.
definitely took some pictures, a lot of pictures.
That's good. I'll look at them tonight. Are they on Facebook?
Yes,
Okay.
you can look at it on Facebook.
Well, gentlemen, thank you.
Among the minimum requirements, a Skedaddle traveler must meet in order to go on the trip.
Yes, well, the travelers must be at least 18 years old, and they have to be able to take care of themselves. We have chaperones on the trip with them, and they are there to assist them with money, you know, being where they need to be on time and things like that, but they're not there to take care of them. So to be able to travel, you have to be, the traveler has to be able to get up, take care of themselves, organize their things and be able to be there on time, and pretty much that's all that's required. They just have to be able to take care of themselves.
Okay.
The chaperones also help them with money also, or anything else, specifics like that, but they're responsible of taking care of themselves.
Ryan?
Thank you. You see, one question that's been bugging all my life is, how do you decide where to go?
Well, we usually, when somebody wants to sign up, and when I started the company, I sent out surveys to all of the people, the travelers that were interested.
Okay.
And one of the questions on there was, where would you like to travel to? And that's something that I'm asking all the time. So if I send out anything new, and you know, it's something I want to know where you want to go. A lot of times the trips that you want to take are also not trips that your parents would want to go on anymore, like Walt Disney World, Cedar Point, camping, things like that. So we go and do those kinds of things. So your family, you can do those things, and they've probably already done that and taken you there when they were little. So
Yeah.
now it's their time to do their own thing, and you can go do the things you want to do.
Nice.
What benefits do you believe in Skedaddle travel offer that a family trip does not?
Well, it offers the opportunity to be able to travel with your friends, and I think that's really important. When you're traveling with your friends, you end up doing a lot more. It encourages independence, stepping up. You're responsible for yourself when you're on the trip. There's somebody, the chaperones are there to assist you, but you are really responsible to make sure you're doing the right thing. And basically, it's just a fun time being able to travel and hang out with friends and make new friends also.
What type of background checking or special needs training is required to become a chaperone?
Well, the chaperones that I have and take with me on the trips have all had experience in with the special needs community. That many of them have worked at camps. They all have CPR training, and I just make sure I have a main chaperone that I work with, and she has a lot of connections with people that have worked at SCAMP and different camps in the area. So I make sure that they have a lot of experience and really work well with the special needs community.
Okay.
Ryan?
I think you're referring to Heather, you mean. Heather. That's the one. So how do you decide chaperones coming to each trip? How do you decide who comes on which trips? How?
I'm sorry. Will you
How do you
repeat that?
decide, like, which chaperone comes on which trip? You may say, this one comes on this trip. How do you choose the chaperones that you think would be appropriate to come on the trip that you're providing for everyone?
Well, I pretty much, once I have the travelers, I have a list of chaperones that go on different trips with me. So I go back to them, and you know, once they've gotten that experience, then I like to continue bringing them. So it depends on the amount of travelers, and that's pretty much where I start with on chaperones.
All right.
How do you determine the cost per traveler?
The cost is determined by the cost of travel, for one thing. Everything is included. All your transportation, the resort, all your food while you're traveling. And there's other factors, tipping, transfers, things like that that are all included. So I put all those costs together and come up with a total.
What happens if there's money left over? Like, for an example, I mean, if there was an emergency and a chaperone can't make it for the trip.
Well, that doesn't usually happen, but if it were to happen, then the money would go back into the company and it would help to lower the cost of future travel.
Nice.
Do you offer any local trips? The more people can do with disabilities are able to afford as a test trip to Earth and Water. Just think about it. Maybe somebody out there who has never even heard of you, they wanted to try. Any first trips they could try? Maybe they could try the camping trip we have in August every year. Just curious.
That's a local trip. So that is something, and we have had several clients come on that just to get a little taste of what we do. And it's local, so if anything were to happen, or they decided they did not want to stay, that it would be local. Everyone is dropped off right there. We do go to Addison Oaks, and it's a fun. That's actually in October, and for Halloween camping.
That's fun.
So it's local, and
I'll do that.
you can try it out if you're a camper. Not everybody's a camper, but
Maybe you'll love it.
if you like camping, that'd be a good place to
You know
start.
why I love because the haunted house is amazing. I love it. It's truly a fun time.
I'll try not to get spooked.
Don't worry about it. You'll get to it. It's the haunted house. The haunted house is not scary. It's not even scary at all.
No, it's
I
fun.
got 2 questions in one.
I think I'll give that a try too.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I'm afraid
It must be a challenge for some parents to allow the special needs child to go on these trips. Can you explain why, please?
Well, I mean, even for myself, if somebody else was running this, it would be hard. But I am always, if anybody has any hesitation or any questions about it, I'm there. In this past trip, there was one of the travelers that they were a little concerned about whether this would be too much for their. It was their sister that was going, and I spent quite a while on the phone talking and assuring them that, we make sure that everybody's taken care of, is taken care of as far as they're safe. They always have a good time, but most importantly, they're safe. So we just make sure that they know that whatever needs or anything that comes up while they're traveling, anybody, we will take care of.
Well, I just heard. My next question is this. What challenges have you faced with the parents, and how have you overcome them, and why?
What challenges have I faced with a parent?
Yeah. And how have you overcome them?
I have not faced any challenges with any parents at all. I think I have a really good relationship with all of my travelers and their parents. I've gained their confidence. We've gone on, I've been doing this for like 6 years.
Whoa, baby.
And
6 years?
yeah.
Oh.
And we do about 3 trips a year. And each trip, we have a lot of our travelers have gone on almost every single trip. So by this time, they know what to expect. They know me, and if they have any hesitation or any problems, they know that they can come directly to me.
Tell us some of your favorite stories of travelers overcoming challenges or experiencing something new.
Well, there's several, because a lot of them, they go in, and I know even myself as a parent, I end up assuming that, like for Matthew, that he doesn't want to do something. So I almost encourage that by telling him he doesn't want to do it. But we find that now, you know, on this last trip, that's one. One of the travelers and her sisters said she will not do stairs. So I said there's no problem with that because they usually always have access to an elevator. Well, throughout the trip, she was going up and down stairs.
I remember that. I remember really well.
Yeah,
I was there
Linda.
I remember Linda, Tracy. Linda.
And getting in and out of the bus, and then I was concerned, well, wait a minute, we have to, because they're going around the parks. Well, she had no problem with anything, and so, you know, we had to help her, but it was just holding her hand out and helping her step down or step up or whatever. It's more of a visual thing for her. So it was just very, actually I took pictures of her
You did?
going up and down the stairs because I just wanted to show that, yes, she can do this. And maybe you just kind of thought and kind of almost talked her into not wanting to do it when you're with her
outside the
because of
box.
your fears. Yes, that's right.
See, so what has been your biggest success thus far with Skedaddle Travel? I mean, you have at least one success that you've had in all the traveling you've done. What was you think you thought was the greatest success you ever had? What was it?
Well, I can't really say there's one. I think the whole thing is just a great success. It's fun to be able to share these vacation moments with all of you and with the travelers. It's just a great time. Part of the fun of going on vacation is the anticipation of going. So the greatest part is whenever I see any of you or any of the travelers, they want to know where we're going next.
Yep.
You know, and they want to know all the details and what's planning, and you know, before we even finish one trip, they're talking about what we're going to do next, and I can't even think about that. But you know, it's just you guys are so excited about it. It's great.
Really?
It really is really a lot of fun for me. So that's probably the best thing. Just a great joy that you all get from this.
What are your future plans for your company growth?
Well, I would like, we're getting more travelers that are more interested in going with us. So I would like to add more trips on throughout the year. I would like to keep the numbers down. I don't want to be taking too many travelers each time. So my goal is to have more trips so I can offer it to more people.
Like, what are some of your favorite stories or funny moments through the years with the travelers?
I think I can think of one.
Okay, Ryan, please share.
Remember Nashville, Tennessee? Matt couldn't kiss a girl in a honky tonk. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he did it, but he did it.
You what?
Yes.
Kissed a girl in Nashville. Kissed her.
Holy, huh?
He did, really. He really did. I was like, what are you doing?
Nice.
Kissed her. I can't believe he did. I was like,
Yes.
why did you do that?
Nashville was a fun
Nashville was a
trip.
great
We
time.
had a
I
lot
like
of
that.
dancing, a lot of
I
fun.
was dancing with you.
It was a good trip. Yep.
We danced. Every honky tonk I went in was pretty amazing. That was an amazing town.
Yes.
Truly amazing.
Yep.
Oh, I got a question for Ryan.
Yes.
How hot are the girls in Nashville?
Nashville is, the ladies are very nice.
Yeah.
Ryan, how hot are the girls down there?
They're nice. They're nice. Yeah. So what?
Well,
Go ahead.
what else something you could think of?
Something funny that happened?
Yeah.
Well, things are happening funny all the time, it seems. We laugh a lot when we're on the trips, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't think of one specific. That was a good one, Ryan shared
That was
for
funny.
Matthew. He's going to love that this
Thank
is
you.
on TV.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Matt. What you do? Ignore it. Okay, Matt? I mean it. Ignore it, Matt, all right?
Nobody's gonna love it.
So, Tracy, so what do you do if someone is afraid to do a ride? Because sometimes someone may say, I don't want to go on that ride. What do you do if someone's afraid of a ride? Or, you know, I don't want to go on that ride. What do you do if someone's afraid of something?
As you know, you like some rides and
I do.
you don't like other rides, and you never have to go on anything
Never.
you don't want to do,
I don't
right?
do it. Exactly.
So we have all different levels and all different people that like to go on different things. So everybody goes and does what they want to do. And we make
Exactly.
sure with chaperones that is able to happen.
Taking from me, I hate go-karts.
Yeah.
Go-karts?
No
My dad
go-karts.
to get me out of there.
I
as a
love
kid.
Go-karts are fun.
I love go-karts.
They're
I
fun.
don't.
See, now there you go. You've got two. You would like to go on it, but and David wouldn't. So
Yeah, it's-
we'd be able to accommodate both of you.
Yeah. Come with us.
Yep.
My question is, tell us about something of the personal growth you have seen in travelers as the years go by.
Well, that's one thing that we have definitely seen in all of our travelers. I can't say specifically on one, but all of our travelers go there, they step up, they know that they are responsible, they are traveling on their own somewhat. They're not with their families. So as far as, they have the chaperones there, and they all step up, and they are doing many things that their parents thought they would never do.
Maybe I will sign up.
Well, I would love for you to sign up.
Take it from me, I'm the man who's been on a lot of travels.
What
So-
places in the future would you like to take Skedaddle travelers to? Maybe you get, what's the future place you think would you like to go to?
Well, we have a lot of different ideas. We were talking, several travelers were talking about where to go
Where?
when we were on this trip.
Okay.
They wanted to go to Hollywood. They wanted to go to California.
L.A.
Yeah, L.A.
Ooh, don't get my name.
We've talked about going to Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee.
There is just so many options
York.
that we could do.
New York.
Yeah, New York City.
Hold
yes.
up, it's a doctor.
Yeah.
You know why I mentioned? Because my brother Travis lives in New York. He lives in
Yeah.
Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Okay, my question is, what is your dream trip for these Skedaddle people?
Oh, dream trip.
Well, every trip we go on to, I think, is a dream trip. But
It is.
there are several going. Alaskan cruise
Alaskan?
in Europe. You never
Europe,
know. Yeah.
Italy. I never,
But I'm kind of I'm driven by where the travelers want to go. So, anything is possible. I'm open for anything. So, every trip, every year, we come up with different ideas, and I think they've all been very happy with the choices we've made. We've had some good times. So.
Do you have anything planned for August?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cedar
Tell
Point.
us.
We go to Cedar Point every August.
I love Cedar
Cedar Point every
Mm-hmm.
August, and when is that?
You know what? I don't know. I haven't planned out the specific. It's like mid-August.
Mid-August?
Yes, that's normally when we go to Cedar Point,
It's fun.
and that's something we do every year.
I love Cedar Point. I'm bringing it
In
this year.
October, we do Halloween camping, and that's again something that we
It's
do
a royal
every
hoot.
year. And then normally in the springtime, we have our big trip.
Okay.
So, and we've done several. We've done Walt Disney. We've done Nashville. We went on a
Nashville, Tennessee.
cruise.
Yeah, cruise is fun.
We went to Universal
That was
Studios.
amazing.
Yeah.
So we've had quite a
Yes, before
few
we close-
really
close,
great trips. So
What is the best way to find information about Skedaddle travel and become a travel? Because many people will say, Ryan, how can I find out about this wonderful opportunity to travel? How would you want people to connect with you? Is it like a website that people can visit, or what are some ways? Yeah, what would be a good way?
the
to
best
find,
way to find out is to go
Okay.
to on my Facebook page.
Oh,
I have
Facebook.
a Skedaddle Travel Facebook page, and all my information is on there. You can see pictures of the trips we've gone on. You can, if you like us on Facebook, you can get connected that way, and my personal information is also on there
All right.
to reach me.
Ryan, can you close me, my good sir?
Thank you. I'm just gonna make it short and sweet.
I think I've already.
All right. I'm just gonna say this really quick.
I think I've already done that, right?
Yeah.
Or do I still need to?
You'll have to
Today we
go.
have
I'm not
learned
sure. You can
One
go on there. and check.
information. Welcome to our business that is designed as individuals with challenges. The starting goal is to gain much independence. Also, in the aspect of travel opportunities offered to folks with disabilities and do not travel or have the make travel plans. We deeply appreciate hearing this business side of things and sharing this with our viewers. various travel opportunities extended to those with interests and abilities to those with challenges. Tracy, thank you very much for your guest today, Tracy Cooney. It's been an honor to have you on our show. And just remember, everyone, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
My name is Mr. David Tilo, and you are watching ONTV, Seaman TV Public Access, and YouTube.com. My two friends are.
And my name is Alan County Cassie.
And.
Ryan, at this rate, you're watching On TV and CMN.
Adios, buckaroos.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.